Hey guys, it's Dorian. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another speed build, or rather, I guess a speed renovation. Because today we're not building something from scratch. We are renovating one of the existing lots, specifically the movers and shakers lot in Willow Creek. That is the gym community lot. And this build, I'm pretty pleased with the way this came together. So I had thought about doing this for a while, but then I definitely got a lot of inspiration when the Sims team, they just released that latest patch update, which modified a lot of the existing like towny homes to bring them up to what is actually in the game now, because now they've added pools, platforms, half walls, which a lot of that stuff wasn't originally in the game. But yeah, just make them look a lot nicer. I did make a video where I take a look at them by stealing some stuff, so if you want to check that out. But yeah, right now we are, like I said, this is the movers and shakers building. I actually really like this building in of itself. I kind of like the fact it looks like two storefronts that are just kind of like merged together. With that said, it's like I would imagine this would probably be like a more historic building, so you'd be limited on what you can do in the front. So all I really did was add some furniture to the patio. But I did add a stairwell, like a little stair tower on the back leading up to the roof, where I'm going to end up putting a pergola. And to me, it would make sense to have like an older building like this kind of use like the rooftop as good real estate. So that's what we're doing here. This was a bit of a pain in the butt trying to, create like the lattice work with that fence, because I forgot you have to, basically treats each one as a separate room. So you have to add like the roof trim to every one. You have to go through bulldoze each little square. It was a pain in the butt, but I do think it came together nicely. I added those like two 2x3 larger sections. Those are mainly so you have a little bit of coverage, particularly if you want to put like a radio, which I do end up having to put a stereo up here, so if it rains, it doesn't get ruined. My main vision for this space was to kind of use this as kind of like a little yoga studio. So the yoga mats are not base game. They are from Spa Day. But so if you do not have that pack, like they won't show, but if you can put this, I did put some seating out here. You could probably put some more seating. You could put some other stuff, but I figured up here, do yoga. You'd have the beautiful view of the water and of the rest of the town. So, but yeah, like I said, most of this is going to be base game, with a few exceptions. The yoga mats, those like streamer things hanging from the ceiling, I think they're from Nifty Knitting, but I thought they looked good. And then I'm adding a basement, and I put a sauna in the basement, which is also Spa Day. And then the Everyday Clutter kit, I think it's Everyday Clutter, has like a yoga mat kettlebell thing that I kind of spattered around. So 96% of this build is going to be base game. If you don't have Spa Day, Everyday Clutter, or Nifty Knitting, or I think Get Together, because I also made like a little like dance studio, which I figured kind of be like a Zumba studio. So if you don't have those packs, you'll be missing some items, but it's not enough to like cause this lot to be unusable. With that said, we're kind of finishing up this tower here. This was a pain in the butt just trying to get the stairs to do what I needed them to do. I took out like 15 minutes of footage where I was like trying to mess around, like turning them. I was never really big person like screaming that we needed spiral stairs. This lot is making me really want to change my mind. If we just had like a spiral staircase that could have just went all the way up, that would have made this so much easier, but it is what it is. Right now, we are working on the second floor. Basically, I stripped out everything, including that really weird locker room. I don't know if it's just the way like my lot was loaded, but like there were just doors that weren't connected to anything. But yeah, we basically got rid of all that. We do create some like locker room spaces up here, but the main thing, I wanted a little hangout spot, like a little boxing/kickboxing studio, which we're working on right now with the punching bags and the mats, and then just a few more treadmills and other equipment. So not too much else to say about what's going on up here. I did like the way this I say it's kind of like a kitchenette, like a little hangout spot turned out. That vending machine is, I believe this was one of the timed rewards, but I think it's been since pushed out the base game for everyone. So if you did not participate in that event, I think you'll still have this. I can't say that for certain. If you're missing it, like I said, it's not. I don't think it's a huge deal, but to me, it would make sense to have a vending machine. And then in place of like the locker room, I just put like these little stalls, which are basically just like full baths. So it has a shower, sink, toilet. Figure you can come in here, change. There's going to be a row of lockers right outside of here, so you can store all your stuff and then go about your business. But yeah, so finishing this up right now, I basically, for this floor and then for the basement, I did one bathroom and then I just copied them. It does it. You see one, you see them all. I didn't really see the need of changing it too much. I did neglect to add a restroom to the first floor. There wasn't one in this lot originally, and I was like completely blanking when I was setting this up. Like any other build, I probably would have created at least one, but it is what it is. Your Sims can go upstairs and go downstairs. I don't think it's the end of the world. But yeah, right now just doing some decor up here, adding some treadmills. I did keep the purple pink color that was originally part of this lot for at least part of it, for at least part like one side, just to kind of like a throwback to what was originally there. You'll see earlier I did also add like a counter with a computer. It's not going to be functional, which the way Sims like gravitate towards computers is probably not the bad thing anyway. The gym I go to has like a bunch of like little workstations set up where like people, like the trainers and like the staff will just like stand and use the computer. So that was kind of what I was meant to emulate there. Like I said, it's not going to, you can't actually do that in the game, so it's not going to function. So it's more for show, but I think that's fine, especially because, you know, any chance they get, Sims are going to jump for the computer anyway. So yeah, right now we're going to the first floor. Layout wise, I like the room layout, so I didn't change anything. So this room off to the side, this is kind of be like the dance slash like Zumba studio. So this is where one of the get together like dance floors will be put in. If you don't have get together, but you have another pack that has a dance floor, you can sub it out. But I figured this could be, you can't, I don't think you can really actually do like dance classes, but it's kind of a good way to, fake it if you want to play around. In this lot, you'll also see where I put like the yoga mat, like kettlebell thing. Like I said, it's just like decor, like figure, if you weren't doing a dance class, like an individual class, you would grab a mat, grab a kettlebell, and then do your workout, like, one of those like actual like workout classes. I did a little platform for the instructor. Artwork, we're kind of limited. I use a lot of the same stuff over and over again, and even though the jazz stuff doesn't really fit, we don't have that much in base game, so, but yeah. Anyway, right now we're kind of doing the front, have a little check-in area, again, another countertop with the computer, not functional, but it gives the appearance your Sims can come in, they can check in, and they can do their thing. Otherwise, in here, I really just added a bunch more equipment, more mirrors, more TVs, try to make it look like what a gym would probably look like in real life. That's the rubber mat. I think is one of the rewards for like the fit, if you like max out like the fitness or something. I could be misstating that, but that's what I think it is anyway. But yeah, adding just the exercise equipment. Cool thing about like community lot like this is like there isn't too much you need to put in here in order for it to function. And we don't have that much workout equipment anyway, so it's a lot of the same stuff over and over again, but that makes sense for what a gym is. Yeah, right now just kind of going through doing some court decor, updating some wall colors. I kind of tried to stick with the blue and red motif to kind of match like the workout equipment. That is a very bold red, so, but I think it works. Like I said, there is another vending machine down here, which hopefully will be okay. I'm pretty sure they're all in base game now. Adding a few tables where you have towels, and then I think shortly we're going to jump down and start working on the basement. So this isn't something that was originally in the game, but to me it would make sense. And I think they even added a basement when they did the pancakes. When they redid the pancakes house, they added like a little basement like man cave thing. So yeah, I thought it worked out. Plus it was a good spot to have a pool that you can use at all seasons. One thing I did realize when I was playtesting this, especially up in that pergola, a lot of the Sims I played with like early spring, a lot of the Sims were starting to freeze to death doing the yoga, so be careful of that if you decide to play through here and you have seasons. But the pool, it's going to be inside, you're not going to have the issue. But yeah, right now we're doing the basement, so this is going to be a locker room, a steam room if you have spot A, and then the pool itself. This locker room area, it's unisex, so each there's like a bunch of little stalls which are basically like full bathrooms. It's going to be a shower, a toilet, a sink, and then so your Sim can go in there, take your shower, get changed, go to the bathroom, whatever. Opposite of these, I do end up adding these little like 1x1 stalls that I don't functionally like within the game. There isn't going to be any really need for them, but I figured if you're just coming in, you don't need to use a full bathroom. You just want to come in, get changed, throw yourself in a locker. You can go in here. You'll still have some privacy. You can change into your gym clothes. There's going to be lockers right beside this. So you change in here, put yourself in your locker, and then you're good to go. So yeah, this room right here off to the side is eventually going to be the steam room. Like I said, if you have spot A, if you don't, you could fill it in however you need to. But yeah, right now we're just doing the locker room, and then we're going to, opposite of all this is going to be the pool. It's not much going on in there. It's just going to be a pretty straightforward pool. Try to redo the decor a little bit, make it look a little different. But yeah, I think we're coming up towards the end of the speed build anyway, so I'm going to let you guys finish it out while we do the pool room, and I will meet you back here for the build tour. So see you soon, everyone. All right, so here we are. We have the Movers and Shakers gym, and you see alongside the newer lots. I think it fits in pretty well, but let's go take a look and see what's actually inside. So yeah, you can see the facade of the building didn't change too much. Like I said earlier, I imagine this to be kind of like a historic building, so the Willow Creek town government would probably have limits on what you could do to the front anyway. So we didn't do too much. I added some furniture up on the patio, and I think I reoriented these lights so they look like they're, made a little more sense. But yeah, switched around to the back. I added another gate. I changed up the trees just so it's something that sits a little higher. And then this is the stair tower, which again was a huge pain in the butt to build, but this leads up to the pergola, where we have our yoga mats and a few little spots to sit. We have the stereo, which is protected, and then we have these streamers. I think they're called streamers. I don't know what they're actually called in real life, but I think the game calls them streamers. And yeah, I thought it looked good. I think they are from Nifty Knitting, so they might not show if you don't have that kit, or pack or whatever it is, but yeah, no, just imagine it. You're sitting here, you're doing yoga, you have this beautiful view of the water on this side, you have a pretty cool view of the town on the other side, and to me, this is just a cool spot. Just be careful if you do this in the winter, because if your Sims take a yoga class in the winter, they may end up freezing to death, so sorry about that. Going down to the second floor, we have our little, kickboxing studio. We have our little spot to kind of hang, our little kitchenette area. You can kind of hang out here, get a snack, grab some coffee, just a few more workout just a little bit more workout equipment. So we have like the weight benches, the other treadmills with the TVs, and then we have little spots to just kind of sit and chill. And then you have your, I guess, locker room type bathroom. So you come in here, you change, you put your stuff in the locker, and then you go about your day. You can get to the stairwell from either the first floor or the second floor. I probably should have added access to the basement as well, but I didn't. So, it's fine. It'll be fine. Like I said, like I said earlier, this computer isn't functional. It's more for show. If you want to put a bar stool here and let your Sims use a computer, have fun with that. Anyway, going down to the first floor, like I said, layout wise, I didn't really change anything. I did add like the little check-in station here. Basically just added a bunch more machines. We don't have too much workout equipment in general. Even like the fitness pack, like it adds a rock climbing wall, which I could have seen being a cool addition, but it's just for the most part, it's just treadmills and weight benches. But yeah, and then going to this little dance studio or like classroom, I guess, because I could see, you come in here, you do like a Zumba or like some class like that, or you get like a yoga mat, like a kettlebell, do like just another class. There's just a bunch of classes I used to take at the gym. I forget what they're called at the moment, so that's what I'm trying to remember. But yeah, I think somehow some of my artwork is gone, so let's fix that real quick while we're here. So we're kind of limited what we have in base game anyway, but I at least wanted to leave something on the walls. And now boom and boom. All right, cool enough. All right, and then going down to the basement, so you would basically get to the basement, go around and under these stairs. And you have a hallway, and then on one side you have the locker rooms where you have the individual, like I said, it is unisex, so you can come in here, get your privacy, change, or if you just need to change your clothes, you have these little stalls off to the side, so you pull the curtain, you get changed, put everything in the locker. Added a couple sinks. We have the steam room here if you have spa day. If not, you can put whatever in here. And then we have the pool, so not much to say here. It's a pool area, got a few extra lockers, have some tables with some towels, some places to sit if you want to watch someone swimming. But yeah, that is pretty much it. All right, so yeah, this is up on the gallery right now. My gallery name is DorianKoholi, same as my YouTube channel. It is called the Movers and Shakers Reno. I said, for the most part, it is base game, but there are a few other things. I don't know what is in Horse. What did I use from Horse Ranch? I don't know why Horse Ranch is showing, and it's not showing me what I used. So I don't think you need Horse Ranch. I'm not sure what this is, but yeah. Anyway, get together. We just used the dance mat. Spa day, we do use a few items. So we use the instructor yoga mat, the regular yoga mat, and then the sauna. And then it was party essentials. I think it said it was nifty knitting. I don't know why, but the streamer set, and then everyday clutter. All we did was the yoga mat and the kettlebell. So yeah, this is up for you to download, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, thank you guys for checking out another speed build, or in this case, a speed renovation. I really hope that, if you do download this lot, I hope you enjoy it. I think it fits in well with some of the other renovated lots they did for Willow Creek, and yeah, let me know if you have any. Let me know if there are any other community lots you'd like me to work on specifically. I do, in the grand scheme of things, I do hope to eventually be able to go through and renovate everything, but we'll take it day by day. But with that all said, thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so. Please also consider liking and commenting on this video, and that's all. Hope you have a great day, everyone. Bye, y'all.